What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. So, Jay-Z and his children, two of his children, Blue Ivy, and I think the other daughter's name is Rumi, I believe. Maybe I'm getting it wrong. But they were at the Super Bowl. And people are always seeing them out, and people always wonder, where is the son? Why he don't take the son out? Why they don't never had a son? I always hear people screaming, where is their son? Where is he? 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 It's always a topic of conversation. And I thought about this. Maybe there's a reason why they aren't bringing him out. And I don't know this to be true at all. I have no inclination that this is true. But maybe he's on the spectrum. As the father of a son who's on the spectrum, like taking my son in loud places, super loud places where there's a lot going on, can be overstimulating for him. At times he can be fussy, he can cry when he sees so much going on at one time. It's overwhelming for him. So much so that sometimes when I'm going to a family function where I know it's going to be a lot of us, I like to bring him early. To allow him to settle into his environment in the background or whatever, right? There's been times where I've come late and it's so much going on, loud music, barbecue, everybody walking around dancing, hollering, yelling, screaming, and it's too much for him. He screams, he cries, he scratches, and we have to try to calm him down, give him squeezes. I have to give him something to drink, play some Miss Rachel on my phone, play some music that he likes to settle him down and take him inside to allow him to relax. And I'm thinking, like, if he's on the spectrum, that environment at the Super Bowl and at concerts is probably way too much for him. And I guess I'm thinking about it like this because I'm a parent of a child who's autistic. And so I just know that those type of settings can be a bit much, and I do whatever I can to make my son comfortable. There are times like I have yet to take him to a basketball game because I'm wondering how he will react to that. Will it be too much? Because sometimes it can be a little bit much when him just being around a lot of family members. We've been downtown and all that type of things, right? But sometimes when it's in a confined space, it can be a little bit overwhelming sometimes for him. You know what I mean? Especially when he's not in a stroller, being pushed around, or or even when he's walking, sometimes it can be a little bit much. So I'm thinking maybe that's why he doesn't bring him around. I know and believe that as a parent, you want all of your children to be at certain moments. You want all of your children to see their mother performing, to come to big events, because you want to make those memories with your children, for sure. But if it's too much for your child, you're not going to put them in an environment where it could cause them to be really upset. It could cause them to really go in overdrive, or it causes them to be overstimulated to where they're just not comfortable at all. So yeah, I think maybe that's probably why he doesn't bring them out, because there's a possibility he may be on the spectrum. So yeah, and again, I remember first taking my son into the Rainbow on Western in Chicago. And it was a hot day. It was so many people outside, so many people on the line, and he just was not feeling it. He was crying. And I stayed in line, and I played something on my phone. He was drinking a sippy cup to try to settle him down and squeeze some squeezes to settle him down. But that was just too much. So can you imagine at a loud event where there's cameras everywhere, flashing lights, flickering, all of that? And again, flashing lights, people contribute that to like epilepsy. But I'm saying, just so many distractions going on at one time, that could be a bit much for a child on the spectrum. You know what I mean? There are adults who don't like a lot of loud noise, who aren't on the spectrum. They don't like a lot of loud noise, and that can be too much for them. So I think that's what it is. Believe me, if Jay-Z wouldn't just leave him at home, I don't think, unless it's for a reason. People, like I said, people want, whether they're celebrities or not, a lot of people want their children to have similar experiences. They want to have them all out together. But I just think that's a thought. People ask where he is as if like, oh, Jay trying to, why he don't take him nowhere, or like it's a sign of him, or why they want to only take them somewhere. Like, bro, come on now. Come on. y'all gotta know that that ain't the reason why you don't see him. It's a reason for that. And again, this is all my speculation. I don't know that to be true at all. But as a child of a parent, as a parent of a child who's autistic, I can attest to certain situations being just too much for him at times. And so you got to ease him into it. You got to keep trying, and ease them into certain situations. Like I said, coming early to things rather than late. Allowing them time to get used to seeing so many faces and hearing so many different voices all at one time. Something you got to settle them into, man. And here is my son coming in here as he hears me speaking about him with his sippy cup in hand. He loved his cup. Sippy cup in hand. He just finished eating him some French fries and all that. And I've spoken about my child being on the spectrum several times in this video. Stop, Malk. Don't do that, Malcolm. So, I've spoken about him. The fact that he's autistic, he likes to eat some of the same things. Chicken nuggets, fries. He likes to eat oatmeal. He likes to eat granola bars. He likes to eat graham crackers. He likes to eat ravioli. He likes to eat, the same things. Pancakes, waffles, similar things. He likes to listen to the same music over and over again at times too. So, yeah, man, I'm talking about you, baby. Gotta brush your hair, though. Y'all excuse him. He loves looking out the window. So, yeah, I think that's probably why Jigga and Beyonce may be keeping their son, Sir, at home. Maybe he's on the spectrum and it's a lot. As my son, you hear him making noises. Call it stimming sometimes. He's making noises and stuff like that, But, yeah, I think it's for that reason. Or not that reason, but I think it could be for a reason like that. I think it could be for a reason like that why he's not around. Like Blue Ivy, and I believe the other daughter is named Rumi. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. But that's just my opinion. Machiavelli Mills TV, I'm out. Peace.